Heretic, let's get it. Official video.
It's such a perfect day to be washed away. I went and sat by the shore and I counted the waves. I counted 108 reasons I want to escape, but then the reasons they crash upon the shore and they break.
I ain't gonna lie, sometimes when a song starts with no like build in, my ears, like no lead up, my ears take a little second to like adjust and I can't hear the words right away. I don't know. I probably need to go see a doctor or something.
It's such a perfect day to be washed away. I went and sat by the shore and I counted the waves. I counted 108 reasons I want to escape, but then the reasons they crash upon the shore and they break. I don't think I've got the stamina for this anymore. I'm not sure, that's why I'm here by the shore, but I'm sure.
Does Ren produce his own stuff? Whoever is producing this music, you know what I'm saying? Just like, as for the person who's mixing the vocals and putting on effects and DS and all that kind of stuff and plugins on it, is so creative. And I want to say it's Ren because it makes sense because like he plays every instrument, he does all these kind of things that were, and if you just listen to him rap, he's a pretty creative guy, right? But the pockets of sound and like, it's like, it has to be Ren, low-key. As I'm talking out loud, it has to be, because if it's not, god damn, this nigga understands him.
They crash upon the shore and they break. I don't think I've got the stamina for this anymore. I'm not sure, that's why I'm here by the shore, but I'm sure that I'm so tired of searching for messiahs, asking why must I battle this Goliath? I'm a force of nature, don't you know?
So, like, you just go, that nigga went Super Saiyan, but if you just go to the writing, like, it's dope. It's, like, tranquil. He's using the water as a symbol for, like, the pressure he's feeling, or the reasons he should give up. And then even he counts how many waves they are, and it's just, like, as they crash into the wall. You know what I'm saying? Great painting that picture, storytelling, all like that. I don't know. Have I heard one of Ren's, like, punk rocky, singy kind of bag songs where I didn't like them? I think I like this version of Ren much better than his rapping. But what do y'all think? Do you like when, and he might rap on this joint, but you know what I mean, when it's more singy, hitting notes, instrumentation, or opposed to when he's rapping? Which version of Ren is niggas, which one is y'all fucking with?
I'm aware of it, but I'm a force of nature, don't you know? I'm aware of it, but I'm so very sick of feeling so very sick. I'm tortured by the gods, I guess that I'm a heretic. Life keeps on fucking me, I wish that life was celibate. My problems keep on peaking like the Everest. The elephant in the room is that my room is in the elephant. Becoming evident that we make...
He said the elephant in the room is that his room is in an elephant? Hold on, this nigga might be floating on his own.
My heretic, life keeps on fucking me, I wish that life was celibate. My problems keep on peaking.
And that's fuego. If you can turn celibate into celibate, if you can do that and just continue talking, but now continues to, you're riding your ass off. Matter of fact, you putting your knuckle in the dish. You ever heard someone tell you that they put their knuckle in the dish, put their elbow in that hoof? You put your hoof in it. Come on.
Don't fucking me, I wish that life was celibate. My problems keep on peaking like the Everest. The elephant in the room is that my room is in the elephant. Becoming evident.
Okay, what the fuck? It sounds amazing, but drop in the comments, y'all, what the fuck could that possibly mean? That nigga said the elephant in his room is that his room is in an elephant? Is it like it's being eaten by an elephant? Is it like shit? Like what does, because my brain can't put it together.
Elephant in the room is that my room is in the elephant. Becoming evident that we make fear president. When fear trumps love, that's when the soul becomes irrelevant.
Trump's love us when the soul becomes irrelevant. That's 50 facts, you know? I guess, like, everything's gonna make you afraid in life, you know what I'm saying? And, like, the excitement in winning is that you conquered it. Like, in sport, in anything, you want to start a YouTube channel, right? And you sort of are afraid you're not going to succeed, because if you thought you were just going to make a channel and become Mr. Beast, everybody would do that if we all had that self-confidence. But then, you know, that voice in your head's going to tell you, yeah, it's not going to work, bro. You're going to get 4 views. You're going to be humiliated. We're going to laugh at you like that guy who tried to do YouTube and failed. And I don't really quite even understand why the world does that shit to people, but it's okay. I get it. It makes victory so much sweeter, and you never put the videos out unless you have a love for what you're doing, or maybe even a love for money could motivate some people to do it. But there's got to be some kind of passion that outweighs the fear, because when you get to some kind of success from your love for it, like I just really love what I'm doing right now. When I was 3-4 years old, I said I was going to be a rapper with a talk show. So it was like, okay, that was 2000 and like fucking 4, 3, 2, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But wait, hold on, 2003, yeah, because I was born in 97. Anyways, because 2003, so there wasn't like YouTube and shit. So as natural progression went on, like, okay, this makes perfect sense. My big brother's doing it. He's killing the game. This makes perfect sense. It's what I've always wanted to do, right? My love for doing this. But I will tell you, there was years of YouTube checks that made this seem like the worst idea of my life, of my entire life. There was years of negative comments, of years, not just 1 or 2 years of it, of videos not performing in the way that they do now, or even did to the point where, to get to where we're at now, it was just, you was making shit for me to watch, pretty much. But like, I loved what I was doing, and I remember that, like, Brian committed and invested my life to just knowing about music and making music and being in music, and it's the only thing it's the only investment I had. I just, this is what I said I was gonna do. I ain't really had a fallback plan. I thought I was gonna do like some stocks, but the nigga still does those. So the love kept it going to where now it's a full-time career. I'm chilling. Like if you make a negative comment, I mean, duh. I mean, if it's a good one, like it's real negative, it might piss me off a little bit, but it's not gonna ever outweigh the 400 we're getting. I got a lot of videos, like 400 positive comments I'm getting an hour. So you finally get your vindication. You finally get, and it makes it so much sweeter. It makes it so much worthwhile. But you will need your love of whatever it is to push through to get to where you need to go. Like I'm at a coffee shop with this.
When my troubles keep on mounting, I make molehills out of mountains, roundabouts of doubt is sounding, drown my youth inside the fountain. I'm a fucking When my troubles keep on mounting, I make molehills out of mountains, roundabouts of doubt is sounding, drown my youth inside the fountain. I'm a fucking atom bomb, bitch, pouring salt into the wound, watch me rip apart the stitch. I'm that kid, the one that life subtracted, isolated, fractured, Shakespeare reenacted, adapted for music is too sick. I'm shining like Kubrick, my method is clockwork, a full metal dude with my eyes on the prize. Do you obey? Do you abide? What's the price of creativity? Is it losing your mind and seeing patterns in the places where the patterns are defined?
That nigga, that was some shit. That nigga ran was snapping, boy. Hold on, that nigga was floating. I think. So there's so many things I want to say back. Let's run it back a second.
Work of full metal dude. I'm shining like Kubrick. My method is clockwork of full metal.
Shining like Kubrick. There's a bar in there.
Metal dude with my eyes on the prize. Do you obey? Do you abide? What's the price of creativity? Is it losing your mind and seeing patterns in the places where the patterns are defined?
So like, what's that line right there was so dope to me. And so I used to skateboard, and I started skateboarding probably like third grade, probably second grade. Yeah, I started skateboarding, and it was Tony Hawk Pro Skater. That's what got me like sort of interested in it. But I always saw myself as a writer, you know. That's just, I was a rapper my whole life. That's just what, you know, I just said that. So like, I always saw things I felt like differently, especially in conversation. I grab onto people's words and like, why did he use that word there? And wow, when he used that word where there, it made me feel like this. And I think that helped my vocabulary growing up to where I'm pretty articulate now. And so I was grabbed onto words, and I always felt like this life is like, words are just this giant magical, well, conversation would be this magical puzzle, and ideas would be, and words are these individual puzzle pieces that you could put together where you would want them to be, and you can make a combination, but they're magical to where these pieces fit in a line in different ways for different reasons. Some pieces work well together here and don't work well together. It's just a canvas of art, right? And then the reason I bring that back to skateboarding, when I heard Rodney Mullen say that when you're a skateboarder, you don't see the world like everybody else. You see stair set people use as a means of transportation, but you see this stair set as hours of fun, of a challenge, of what angle do I have to hit this from? What speed do I have to? Could I do that on my board? Man, if I had my boy's board who had those better bearings, I probably would have aired that. And I was sold. At that moment, I was sold because I was like, wow, there's more. And then that's why I like art. And like, I'm not the biggest like visual art person. I like styles of art I like, but I'm not like, I wouldn't say like I know hella about art. I just, if I see a cool painting, I see a homeless nigga with a cool painting, I go buy that hoe, you know what I'm saying? But I just love that. I love seeing the world. And Ren says like it would be a cause of losing it. Like it feels like you're losing your mind, but it's like, to me, I'd much rather be blind than deaf personally, because I already have this puzzle board in my eyes. I mean, it fuck in my mind. Fuck these eyes. I mean, it would suck, but nigga, I can't never hear again. This is what I love the most. I think that's what gives my life meaning. That's why I can just watch about anything. If you go through my YouTube search history, it's very vast. I could just watch, a nigga could watch whatever, because like I see and hear things I feel like a little different. Or maybe other people hear it like that too, and that's cool. But I just, you know, I feel in my way. That little thing in the back chasing
all
them.
alone, all 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 alone.
That ooh was just so fire, right? Because it's like, it was almost, this visualizer is also complete fuego, but it like was telling a story. And like you remember, like the figure that's like, I can't see me point, the figure that's right here, like I felt like that motherfucker was like, it was just lurking, like it was just so perfect. It made for a story with no words, and you could just feel it, like you're in the wilderness, almost as like an owl, but it's like, no, it's not an owl, nigga. That's probably I ain't heard no owl hit that note. That's a ghost. You hear you in the forest that night, nigga. You hear some ooh. He goes up and then down or run. Well, you're fucked. Ain't no point in running from a ghost, is there? Anybody tried that? Just run out, try to outrun that nigga? Like I'm always thinking, if I run into a ghost, my first plan is to swing on that nigga, because I feel like not a lot of niggas just crash a ghost in the chin. And it's like, what if that's the, you know, or I'll piss it off and die. But I mean, I probably ain't gonna die either. Might as well when I'm like in heaven. Be like, yo, nigga, you see how I swung on that nigga though, God? God gonna be like, you crazy, come on. Got it mapped out in my head. Ren demos do not share. This was Certified 5 Check. Now here comes another reaction by me. Here, big music video by me. Pow, click on it, show me some love. If you watch this video as long as you hit that thumbs up button, you're a host. So stop being a host. KBD family, love y'all. Salutes. I am gone. Oh.